Hi everyone! Before we get started on our lesson today, I wanted to show a video that I think is really relevant to everything we've been talking about so far this school year.
Mojo's class was presenting book reports on presidents. So I replied, "Dearest father, I cannot tell a lie. I did cut thy cherry tree." Thank you. "You nailed it!" exclaimed Mojo. "Thanks. You're next, Mr. Lincoln," said Katie. Mojo confidently walked to the front of the class. Mojo began. 407 years ago, our fathers. Some students snickered. Brought forth on this continent, that government of the purple, people. Sorry. The end. Embarrassed, Mojo walked back to his desk. "I don't get it, Katie. I knew it cold. What happened?" "Well, are your palms sweaty?" "Yeah." "Is your heart beating so fast it feels like it might break out of your chest?" "Yes." "How did you know?" "Simple. It's the beast." The beast? Think of your most powerful emotions, like anger, fear, and anxiety. That's the beast. It's part of what makes you, you. But it can get out of control if you're not careful. How do I get rid of it? You can never get rid of it. But you can tame it. Ooh, how? But just then, Katie ran off to her next class. And Mojo was left to wonder, could he really tame the beast? Could he even make friends with it? Now that's an interesting question indeed.
So they talk about the beast in the video, those feelings where your palms are sweating, your heart is racing, especially right after Mojo comes off the stage and is feeling very embarrassed and overwhelmed. How would you tame the beast? We've talked about counting and positive self-talk and deep breathing activities to kind of calm yourself down before you come up with a plan. I think Mojo would really benefit from doing some deep breathing to calm down. His heart is probably pounding out of his chest and he's probably feeling so embarrassed and overwhelmed. And by doing those deep breathing activities that we talk about, counting down from 10 or up to 10, he could feel a lot better. So we've been talking a lot about how to learn when to calm down when you're having those big feelings. We're now going to talk about learning how to solve problems. To solve a problem, you need to think. Remember that calming down first will help you think more clearly. Following steps can also help you solve problems. Think about a thing of instructions when you get a new piece of furniture or a new toy. You follow the steps correctly in order to build it correctly, right? We're going to be referring to our problem-solving steps poster. Say the problem without blame. Think of solutions, safe and respectful solutions. Explore consequences. What could happen if I blank? Pick the best solution. Make your plan. We call this STEP. Say the problem, think of solutions, explore consequences, and pick the best solution. Remember the word STEP, S-T-E-P. This will help you when you're doing problem solving. For today's warm-up, let's listen to the chorus of the song Step Up. It will help you remember the steps.
Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. S is when you say, give the problem a name. Here's the problem, no one's to blame. D is thinking straight, respectful things you can try. Maybe this, maybe that, or something else will buy. E, exploring how those things you think might go. Think it through. Step up.
Today, you're going to practice the first problem-solving step. S. Say the problem. This is Connor, and this is Tiana. They've been assigned to work together on a poster project. Do you think they're getting their work done and having fun? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Doesn't look like they're having a lot of fun. It looks like there could be a problem. Let's watch a video to learn more about their story.
Have you ever been working on a school project with a partner and everything is going well? And then something happens. A problem comes up out of nowhere. Well, Connor and Tiana are out here in the hall working on a poster together. But they don't look too happy. Let's find out what's going on.
Wait, I said the title should be red. Everyone uses red. It's a dumb color. No, it isn't. Green is dumb. Green looks a lot better than red. A lot better. Fine, then I'm just gonna make my own poster. Go ahead, and I can just test one up and do a better one by myself.
Hey, what's going on? I'm guessing from all the racket around here that there's some kind of problem.
I don't want to do the poster with him anymore. I don't want to focus you either. He thinks my color is dumb, but his is dumb. Let's just tear it up then.
They need to solve it so they can get their work done. First, they need to calm down. Then they can think and solve their problem. How can they calm down? Maybe they can both do some deep breathing or count before they say anything else that's not very nice to one another. Let's watch how Connor and Tiana calm down.
Wow, these are powerful feelings. You haven't forgotten what you do first when you're this upset, have you? The first thing is calm down. How do you do that? With your stop signal. Remember what you chose as your signal?
Relax. Be cool.
Okay, good. Can you name your feelings?
I'm frustrated and mad. I feel fed up.
You've just done something pretty important. You've named your feelings. Frustrated, mad, fed up. It sounds like you're exasperated. All of this adds up to being stuck. You've got a poster project that is on the way to nowhere.
Unless what?
Unless you can get some help from your brain. That's why you need to calm down, so you can think. I think it's time for some belly breathing.
How are Connor and Tiana feeling? Frustrated, fed up, angry? How could you tell? Their face, the situation, their body, hunched or just furrowed brows. Connor and Tiana feel stuck and fed up or exasperated about the project. Now that they've calmed down, they can start to solve the problem. Remember, what's the first problem-solving step? Say the problem.
Now that everybody's calm, you can start solving your problem with STEP. Let's start with S.
Say the problem, right? The problem is Connor never listens to me. Yeah, but you're always bossing me around.
Sounds like you're both playing the blame game. When you say words like never or always, you're blaming each other. Connor never listens to my ideas. Tiana is always bossing me around. Sound familiar? Those are blaming words. Your words make it sound like your partner's at fault. But you can figure out how to say the problem without blame.
Both Connor and Tiana say their problem in a way that puts the blame on the other person or makes it the other person's fault. Blaming words like always or never are not respectful. When you blame others, it can make them angry. It's hard to solve problems when you're angry. Think about how you would say the problem. Maybe you can find a compromise. Maybe you could say something like, if you were Connor, Tiana and I can't agree on what colors to use on the poster. Or Tiana and I have different ideas on how we want to make the poster look. That way, You're not putting the blame on to anybody, and it's an equal part situation. Let's find out how Anthony helps Connor and Tiana say the problem without blaming each other.
Here's a way you can say the problem without blame. It works by figuring out what you want or need. Tiana, tell us what you want or need.
I want to use red for the title.
Connor, what do you want or need?
I want to use green for the title.
If we put those wants together, we can say the problem is...
We both want to use different colors for the title.
I think you're onto something.
Here is the problem statement that Connor and Tiana came up with about their project. We both want to use different colors for the title. Now, Connor and Tiana are ready to begin the next steps of problem solving. Let's practice saying the problem without blaming each other. Here are a couple of scenarios. Shauna needs to use the pencil sharpener, but Peter is sharpening a lot of colored pencils. Without blaming, maybe Shauna or Peter could say, we both need to sharpen our pencils and there's only one pencil sharpener. That way they're not blaming each other, because Shauna could easily say, I only have one pencil to sharpen and Peter has 15. I should get to sharpen my pencil after he's done one. Instead, you're looking at the problem in a way that there's only one pencil sharpener and both of you need to use it. Kim and Ian are arguing about who gets to be line leader. A way to say what the problem is without blaming one another would be, we both want to be the line leader. That's it. You won't have to say, Ian always wants to be the line leader. He's very bossy. Instead, you're identifying that only one person gets to be the line leader and both of you want it. Today, you learned about the problem-solving steps, STEP, and we talked about the first one, S, say the problem. Let's finish with the step-up chorus. Write an S in the air every time you hear say the problem.
Here's what you do when you have a problem you gotta solve. Step up. S is when you say, give the problem a name. Here's the problem, no one's to blame. T is think and think, respectful things you can try. Maybe this, maybe that, or something else will fly. E is stubborn how.